As disco slowly fell out of fashion, mainstream music in the 1980s veered in exciting new directions.
Take your passion and make it happen.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 pop songs from the 1980s. For this list, we're looking at the best pop songs of the decade, meaning they had to have been released between 1980 and 1989. We're basing our picks on critical acclaim, popularity, and the lasting legacies that the songs have left on the music industry. Number 10. Hangin Tough, New Kids on the Block.
Listen up, everybody, if you wanna take a chance.
The granddaddies of the modern boy band, New Kids on the Block have sold over 80 million albums worldwide.
And if you try to keep us down, we're gonna come right back. And you know it, hands up.
The band's second album, Hangin Tough, proved to be their breakthrough into the mainstream, and the titular single became one of their most popular songs.
Hands up. Hands up.
With lead vocals by Donnie Wahlberg, brother of Marky Mark Wahlberg, the song shot to number 1 in September of 1989 and became the UK's first number 1 single of the 1990s. While seemingly tough guys from Boston and boy band music don't necessarily go hand in hand, it's still the best way to have starstruck fangirls begging for more.
Just hanging tough.
Number 9. Footloose, Kenny Loggins.
Been working so hard, I'm punching my car.
Co-written and performed by Kenny Loggins, Footloose comes from the movie of the same name and is one of 2 chart-topping singles released from the soundtrack. While I'm Free Heaven Helps the Man is a good song, Footloose is on a whole other level entirely. We challenge anyone listening to this song to remain stationary.
Somebody to tell you, life ain't a passing you by.
There's just something about it that instantly puts listeners in a good mood, whether it be the upbeat nature of the music or the carefree get-up-and-dance lyrics.
They cut loose, footloose, kicked off the Sunday shoes. Ooh-wee, Marie, shake, shake the booty.
It's easily one of the most recognizable songs from a movie, and it even won the Grammy Award in 1985 for Song of the Year. Not bad at all.
I'm telling you.
Number 8, In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on.
Serving as Collins' debut single as a solo artist, this song showed everyone that he would be just as good on his own as he was with Genesis. The song has an eerie and dreamlike quality to it that makes the experience unique, mostly stemming from Collins' echoey, reverberating vocal effect.
How could I ever guess the first time, the last time we ever met?
Also, let's not forget that classic drum beat that's almost impossible to refrain from drumming in the air like a maniac whenever you hear it. Just maybe not in public.
Coming in the air tonight. Hold on.
In a world made of steel, made of stone.
Number 7. Flashdance, What a Feeling, Irene Cara.
Where I hear the music, close my eyes, feel the rhythm.
It's clear by now that 80s movies had some terrific theme songs. Flashdance was released in 1983 to negative reviews, but it was a surprise hit at the box office, earning over $200 million, the third largest box office take for the year in the US.
What a feeling, is believing.
As the theme song, Flashdance, What a Feeling perfectly encapsulates the tone of the movie and the goofiness of the decade, but also works well on its own terms as a fun, upbeat pop song.
What a feeling, is believing.
Winner of a Grammy, a Golden Globe, and an Academy Award, the song was a huge success and reminds us all of how fun and energetic the 80s could be.
I can have it all.
Number 6. Hungry Like the Wolf, Duran Duran.
Dark in the city, night is a wire. Steam in the subway, earth is a fire.
In the early 80s, British new wave band Duran Duran hadn't quite made an impact in North America. Then Hungry Like the Wolf and its iconic video caught everyone's attention, and the song became their first international hit.
Mouth is alive, juice is like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf.
Filmed in the jungle of Sri Lanka, the video was played as much as 4 times a day on MTV, quickly becoming an instant classic and helping the song reach number 3 in the United States. The band wrote and recorded the song in one day after playing around with new recording equipment, creating an instant 80s classic, complete with singer Simon Le Bon's signature echoey, almost robotic vocals.
Step to the sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf.
Number 5. I Wanna Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me, Whitney Houston. By 1987, Whitney Houston had already made her mark on the music industry, as her debut album retained the top spot on the Billboard chart for 14 weeks and spun off 3 #1 singles. However, it's this timeless song that captures the soul of the 1980s dance pop era the most. Complete with that pop and bass line and Houston's perfect angelic voice, the song helped Whitney reach new heights in her career and remains one of her trademark pieces. It became her 4th straight #1 in the US, has sold over 7 million copies worldwide, and won the Grammy for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. In short, this is Whitney at her very best. Number 4. Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, Wham.
You put the boom boom into my heart. You send my soul sky high when your loving starts.
Wham, the duo consisting of Andrew Ridgeley and George Michael, had an image that was a little moodier than a mainstream audience was ready for. However, with the release of this single, they became much more radio-friendly due to the track's bright and colorful tone.
Wake me up before you go go. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that high.
Written and produced by George Michael, the song became the duo's first #1 hit in many countries, including the United States, and is known as one of their signature songs today. The lyrics lend themselves nicely to the fun, upbeat music, and we can't help ourselves from dancing along.
Wake me up before you go go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo.
Now, if we can only clear Chris Griffin's take on it out of our memories.
You put the boom boom into my heart. You send my soul sky high when your loving starts.
Number 3. Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, Cyndi Lauper. While Lauper's version was renowned for its feminist approach, this song was actually written and performed by a man named Robert Hazard in 1979. After altering some lyrics with Hazard's approval, Lauper's debut single shot her to instant fame. With the help of its classic music video, this song reached the top spot in 10 countries and became a feminist anthem. It's an instantly recognizable piece from its very first synthesized notes, and Lauper's energetic vocals carry a sense of fun throughout the entire song while still retaining a powerful stance. It's a tricky balancing act, but Lauper pulls it off perfectly, creating one of the most memorable songs of the entire decade. Number 2. Like a Virgin, Madonna. What would a 1980s list be without Madonna? While Material Girl is always fun to listen to, it simply doesn't compare to the importance and influence of Like a Virgin. Serving as the lead single from her second album, this song became Madonna's first #1 hit in the United States, beginning her ascent as a pop culture icon. Like a Virgin became a defining song for young women of the 1980s who hoped to make a statement, and they began imitating the performer, especially in regards to her confident fashion style and aggressive sexuality. It's not only a fun pop song, but a defining piece of 80s culture. Before we look at our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Don't you forget about me. Don't.
In your eyes, the light, the heat.
Physical, I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical.
Walking on sunshine. Whoa.
Next generation, relaxation, generation, electric youth.
Number 1. Billie Jean, Michael Jackson.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one.
Admit it, even if you're not a fan of Michael Jackson, you love this song. Billie Jean just screams classic from the title, with the groovy opening notes of the bass transitioning to the sharp sounds of the synthesizer. It's instantly recognizable and insanely memorable.
People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts.
Michael commands the song, from the powerful chorus to his signature vocal hiccups spread throughout the song.
She told my baby, there's 3. She looked at me, then showed a photo. My baby cried, his eyes were like mine.
There's truly something here for everyone, whether it be the stellar production, Michael himself, the wicked guitar solo, or the confident, dominating lyrics.
Billie Jean's not my love. She just a girl that I am the one. But the kid is not my son.
Often considered to be one of the best pop songs of all time, Billie Jean is a true timeless classic and arguably one of Michael's greatest achievements.
Billie Jean's not my love. Billie Jean's not my love. Go with Billie Jean. Billie Jean's not my love.
Do you agree with our list? Which pop songs from the 80s are your favorite? For more shredding top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.